Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Tuesday the 28th of September. We've got some new mods. We've got a couple of updates. The KUHN, you'll know why I'm spelling it out, FA367 by Cam Us, and the Underground Silo by The Lort. The Underground Silo by The Lort has now been updated to take almost everything there is in FS19, plus the capacity increase as well on that. Now, I realise I'm posting two mod reviews on the same day. Yesterday's mod review didn't post, so it's posted today. So it's a double whammy today. Yesterday's posted earlier, today's will be posting, well, now, if you're watching it. In front of me, we've got the Polish Dog House. It's by Fudzo. It is 1.73 megabytes download, 2 slots on console. You'll find it under Animal Pens and it will cost you 500. If you come to the bowl, press L3. Dog should come back and eat. We can pet the dog, we can throw the ball. Yeah. All the things you can do with the doghouse. Under Animal Pens for 500. Next. We have this. This is the Lizard Cop 1 meter. This is 4.25 megabytes download. It's 4 slots on console. It's by Puszkap. It is a sugar beet harvester. You do need to top your sugar beets with a topper. There are various different ones available in the mods hub and standard in game, but this will harvest them and it will put them on the ground for you to then come and collect. And there are various different collection devices also available in game or in the mods hub. So this you'll find under Tools and Beat Technology. 3,000 is what it will cost. It will hold 100 litres, but you can unload as you go. Only requires 50 horsepower, and that's it. It's only 1 metre wide. It's not huge. Design colour changes the colour of the disc, and then the main colour changes, well, the framework, the main colour. Those are your options. So what we'll do, jump in, turn it on, and drop it down. So that should, there we go, you see it's filling up so it gets to 100 litres. So if I do unload here, and what we can do now is as we go and unload on the go. So you can either fill up to 100 litres and then keep unloading little loads of 100, or just trundle along quietly. It doesn't go particularly fast actually. I didn't notice that initially, but nice animation, does the job. If you've got a small farming operation going on, you want to do a bit of sugar beeting, you've got low horsepower machinery, it may well be perfect. There you go. The Lizard Cop. Did I have? No, that didn't have decals, did it? The Lizard Cop 1 meter by Puszkap. Next, we've got this. This is the Lemken Achat Z8. This is by Speedy012 and Stefan and Maurus. 3.03 megabytes download, 2 slots on console. It's a 3 meter, I think it's 3 meter, 3 meter cultivator. You can have it either front mounted or rear mounted. It does have the option for either. Now it does have the links both sides, but if you pick front mounted, it will only allow you to attach it front mounted. It won't allow you to. I thought, well, if I just get one, surely it will let you do both, but it doesn't. It's very specific with that, which allows you to front cultivate and seed at the same time if you want to, or if you do the rear mounted, it will allow you to attach the seeder to the back of the rear mounted one, which I'll show you in just a second, so you can put a weight on the front and run it all off the back if you want to. It depends how you want to go about it. You'll find it under cultivators. 7,800, requires 110 horsepower. It is 3 meters wide. For those aficionados out there, today is a good day. It'll run at 10 miles per hour, so you can have it back attachment or front attachment, and like I say, that will be specific to that. It won't let you hook it up any other way. So what will happen, I'm not going to put the seeder on to like turn it on, but just to, we'll drop it down and we would cultivate, and then obviously we could then seed. If you haven't got a direct drill, obviously if you've got a direct drill, you don't need to necessarily, but if we disconnect that, Again, teaching Granny to suck eggs. You've seen this before, I would imagine. But you may be new to the game and may not know. So you can run it in that configuration if you want to, which will allow you to cultivate, and if you've got the seeder filled up and switched on, you can cultivate and seed at the same time with it all on the back, if you want to. Nicely made, nicely put together. All the bolt heads and things and stuff is all there. That's the Lemken Achat Z8 by Speedy012 and Stefan Maurus. Next we have got the Lizard T0501. This is 5.62 megabytes download. It is 22 slots on console. This is by ListiU. It is a loading wagon. It's nicely detailed. I like this. Very kind of crisp and you know, I know there's bits that are very angular to it, but it has a, I don't know, it's a nice crisp, clean feel to it. I like the outward mounted lights as well, sort of angled out. So, this you'll find under loading wagons. The OPELIKA T0501. It's only 5,600, only requires 30 horsepower, but it is only 7,000 litres. So this is another one for small farming operations, for collecting up your forage type things, grass, hay, straw, chaff, silage as well. So you could use it as a sort of feed area, clean it if you want to. It'll run at 9 miles per hour. Our options are, we can change our rim colour, turn anything on that palette. Main colour, turn anything on that palette. Let's go with green. And then the design colour is this section here on the front, the cover. Let's go with red. Design, none. You can have cover on the pickup, cover on the front, cover on both. I left it open just so you can see the belts and chain and stuff moving. Design, front decal with lizard. You can have those main decals or both. I think I just went with that, pretty sure. Then we'll set up standard, or we've got a double axle. I think I went with the double. I did. Let's hop in the bureau. Now we have to unfold it first. L1 and X unfolds it, ready for operation. We need to turn it on. Then drop the pickup. And we should be good to go. Now being it's only 7,000 litres, it will fill up fairly quickly. It's a nice one, that. Nice animation as we go. And when you get to 7,000, you can take it wherever you want to go. If you're taking it to a silage clamp, or you're just unloading it somewhere, or taking it to the sheep for feed, L1, R1 and triangle. There we go. And that's how it unloads. Wow, it's a lot of grass. So there we go. The Lizard T, or the OPELIKA T0501 by ListiU. Moving on. We have this, the Cramper Halfpipe HP30. This is by VR Modding, 5.75 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. This is a 16,300 litre skip trailer. Again, nicely made, nicely designed. A few different options on this, which we'll have a look at in just a second. The capacity can't be changed. It is 16,300 regardless. This you'll find under tools and trailers. The HP30, 42 grand for the base model. Takes pretty much everything. We can change the main colour to any one of those 4. We can change the design colour, which is the chassis underneath, to any one of those 5. any one of those 5. Then we've got the option of Michelin with Cargo X bibs, or we've got Nokian with TR12. No options within those, just the Michelin or the Nokian options. We shall hook up and check the unload just to see the animation. L1, R1 and triangle. Nice smooth tip. Fair speed as well. It's not a slow unload one, that. Actually, that's fairly rapid. And should you wish to do a bit of skateboarding in your spare time when you've got it empty, you have a half pipe good to go. Cramper half pipe HP30 by VR Modding, which brings me on to the last of the mods for today. Assuming, of course, they haven't dropped any more, because these did drop fairly early today compared to the last few weeks. We've got the Placeable Log Bridge. This is by Kaz64 and OAG, which is Old Aussie Gamer. But they've condensed it. A bit more catchy. OAG. This is 0.20, so barely any download. We have got 3 different sizes. Well, I say we've got 3 different sizes. I'm just trying to... We're supposed to have a small, a medium and a large. We've got 7 slots, 7 slots and 3 slots. Weirdly, the large one is 7. The small one is 7. I think the medium is 3. We'll have a look in just a second. It's a bit peculiar. But very nice and easy to place. Depends, of course, on the map you're on. But with a little bit of raising and lowering, you can get these logs, because there's a bit of a bump when you go up there. And I think by the time I got to the 3rd one, I lowered it right down. So it was kind of these logs were embedded in the ground. Nicely made, nicely put together. I like the fact you've got supports underneath as well that go down into the water. Nice and wide, you'll get plenty of gear across. There'll be certain maps these will fit on really, really well, really nicely, or you can go into the narrative thing of you cut down your lumber and you're building one of these, so you can kind of, you know, I like that. That's a bit more worrying, but you find these under placeables and miscellaneous. Yeah, miscellaneous. So the bridge short, yes, that's 7 slots. Long was 7 slots, and the middle was 3. I'm not sure why. But here's the thing. I placed the bridge short and the bridge middle because I was going to do them in order. Those 2 both seem to be the same size to me. What I'll do is get another one. Let's zoom out. You see what I mean? About the width of both of those, the short and the middle. And if we go around this way a little bit as well, ignore the one I'm trying to place, but look at the 2 that are placed already. I think the length is the same as well. So I'm not sure whether the middle one's supposed to be a bit longer or a bit wider, but they look the same to me at the moment. The long one, obviously you can see, it is much longer. And as far as placing goes, as long as it's clear, we can raise and lower it. I mean, you can lower it right down if you wanted to, so you could have a drop down onto it if if you really want. So it's nicely done that you can kind of blend it in with surroundings. Now, obviously, that could well be specific to maps. You may have some maps where they'll place easier than others. That's just the nature of, as it always has been with placeables since the game released. But it blends really well and really nicely. Yeah, there's no options available, obviously, within that. You get it as it comes. But that's the Placeable Log Bridge by Kaz64 and OAG. That's it. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.